Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all around the world, it is yours truly, Rocky, in the building, and wow, we are ready for WrestleMania. I'm ready for WrestleMania. This is the best time for wrestling fans all around. The best season of the year. Everyone's getting pumped. We're all getting ready. I got people getting merchandising, what have you. I'm actually been pretty busy, as y'all can see. I've been cleaning my room a bit. It's a little junky still, but not as bad as it was before. Did a lot of cleaning up and found a lot of things. Like this ring, for example. Isn't this pretty cool? He has like a ruby red eye and he's chewing on a bullet. Hang on, let me get a closer look so y'all can see. Isn't that awesome? I just found him. And I'm like, that actually does kind of remind me of one of my older rings that I've had. Man, it's been a while. But I'm prepared. I want to see what we could do to make WrestleMania more interesting. So for this video, I'm gonna go look at how we can make Raw. Excuse me. But we can make Raw very, very awesome for the certain matchups. Now we do have some matchups set in stone. We have the WWE title, Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. We have Edge versus Randy Orton. We even got Undertaker versus AJ Styles, and it's going to be interesting. But I want to put all the other titles and potential matches we can do as well. So here's what we got going on. I want to start with the Raw Tag Team titles. Now, Street Profits have won the Tag Team titles. I'm so glad they finally earned it. I want to do what they did at WrestleMania 33 and actually have a TLC match. That's right. I'm calling it TLC match with 4 teams. We're going to do Street Profits, Viking Raiders, AOP, and the OC. Those 4 teams, TLC match, 4-team tag match for the Raw Tag Team titles. I would like for that to happen. See who is the top-notch tag team. My next one will be the United States title with Andrade. And for me, I would say his best guess to defend the title should be against Aleister Black. Aleister Black has been on the main roster for a while. I don't think he ever got a title match yet. This right now would be his best opportunity. He will like he mentioned in his previous promos, hey, I've been waiting on people to knock on my door for a challenge. Well, guess what? I am ready. I'm now knocking on doors and I'm challenging people. So Andrade, I've never had a chance to earn a title match. Guess what? You and me, U.S. title. Andrade can be like, okay, but in order for you to fight me for the title, you're going to have to run a gauntlet. I got 3 random opponents. You can beat them, you got it. You got Angel Garza for 1. Then you can probably have Buddy Murphy and Seth Rollins. Because, that match was thrown out thanks to Buddy Murphy. But have those 3 and have Aleister win on 3 so the match will be set. And during that time, you can start seeing Zelina get pretty nervous. Obviously, she's married to Aleister Black. She knows everything about the man. Think about it. So at least we got the championship set up. Now let's see about some of the others. Now we already saw Angel Garza fight Rey Mysterio, which was actually a pretty decent match. Though it was good to see how Rey can really work with some of the younger guys. Now what I would say is, what you could do is you can actually have a pre-show match between Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. The reason I didn't put Carrillo in the U.S. title match because it's about to be repetitive, and it's like we've seen them already. He had numerous chances and he failed, but this is for him. This could be a good way you can start like a hot streak for Humberto. Have him beat his family. Have him start building up, and then right when you think in the next 2-3 months. Maybe by SummerSlam. By SummerSlam, he should go again for the U.S. title. Or he can create his own title. Become like the Mexican champion or something like that. I mean, why not? I mean, a lot of wrestlers create championship belts. Why not do that type of logic? Well, I know I forgot about something. I forgot about the women in the matchups. The Raw Women's title, Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler. Ate some chips. Anyway, Shayna Baszler made history. The only person that swept through the whole chamber. She eliminated all 5 other competitors by herself. I think they would have done that for Goldberg in SummerSlam 03 and have him win world title, but we all know what happened there, so I still call BS on that. You also got the women's tag team title match with the Kabuki Warriors. You know what? You can kind of do a mix on this one. I know you can probably do, from what I've heard, I think they're going to do the Divas of Doom with Natalya and Beth Phoenix. Like Beth maybe coming back into the wrestling world. I'm not sure. I think she kind of enjoys the NXT commentary. I enjoy her on NXT commentary. That's just me. But probably you could probably do another time. That's going to be kind of tough to think about. Maybe you might want to do SmackDown. I mean, I heard SmackDown will do Bliss Cross applesauce. Anyway, yeah, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross can go again for those belts. But then I just thought about, what about NXT? Make that all over. That can work. Another type of matchup that involves the women of Raw, which what could be pretty interesting, but I doubt it. But the Riot Squad going against each other. Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, and Sarah Logan. We saw from the matchup, Sarah and Ruby came out. They started fighting each other, and then Liv did that dive. Pretty much, you can make a promo like this. Have it to where Ruby will say, I made you two, because if it wasn't for me, neither of you would have careers. Then Sarah can go, I was destined from greatness even before I even met you, Ruby. And Liv Morgan was holding me back, stuff. But then Liv Morgan can go, both of y'all were always sleeping on me because y'all thought I was just some pretty little ditzy girl, but y'all don't know. When I unleash the beast, I will attack. Just something like that. Just tell that story. Like, that they had a grudge. Like, I think you could do it to where they were, like, holding each other back. Have them fight each other in a triple threat match to see who's the better who's the better woman out of that group. You can probably make them either reunite after Raw and maybe go after the Raw tag team the women's tag team belts. Or you could probably set them up for the women's tag team belts at Mania. Have Sarah and Liv Morgan kind of work each other out, saying, you know what? Ruby was holding us back the whole time because have you noticed it was called the Riot Squad? Not like the some other name you could think of, but it's always about her. Like, she was holding us back. You can make that happen. Kabuki Warriors against Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan. I would do that. Because Sarah's kind of a tweener. Liv Morgan's a face. She's definitely babyface. And Ruby Riott's a heel. So, I can make that work. I would do that. Kabuki Warriors, you're going to defend your titles against Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan. Yeah, I know their last names sound so alike. And I know what people are going to say. What about the whole thing with Liv Morgan and Lana, like the supposed lesbian thing? One night stand, girl on girl party. Thought it was real, but it ain't nothing. Move on. What I will say is what they could do is they could start developing what I think Raw needs are more stables. Kind of like almost like clicks in a way. You could do that with Raw, SmackDown. They already got some. Well, I think they have some already with the well, some folks would say the Messiah Maniacs. You know, Seth Rollins, Buddy Murphy, AOP. Which I think what they could do, and I hope they can keep everything like it is. They can do something for SummerSlam and Survivor Series. I will explain all of that much later to come. But Andre Battle Royal, pretty much the rest of the main roster on Raw. And you can also throw in a 24/7 belt if you want to. That's fine. I think at this point, we might as well dump that belt and bring back the hardcore title. I would like for them to bring back the hardcore title. Make it the hardcore title. Literally, they can go throughout the entire arena. They can interrupt during matchups, too. I mean, that's the whole point, right? But I would do the hardcore title and call it the Crash Holly rule. You know, do it in memory of the late Crash Holly, who passed away due to suicide. I think he committed suicide, if I'm not mistaken. But that's what I would do for Raw. You got your WWE title match, the two big names right now. You got a U.S. title with a new contender, somebody different. Raw tag team like a TLC, because, you know, people love TLC matches. The Raw women's title, you know, that's set in stone for sure. Different matchups involving some of the other guys that you can settle once and for all. I mean, it's pretty nice. But that's going to do it for what I think Raw should do. Comment below. What's some of the other matchups y'all would like to see? Yeah, comment below. From Raw side, I will be right back and I will get ready to talk about SmackDown and what they need to do. And there's a few ideas what I think they could do. So yours truly, Rocky in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share among your friends and family, and I will see you later.